Well, DW fans, today we're doing another video.
Welcome, DW fans. So today we're going to be answering your pregnancy questions that you guys have for for
Mommy,
me. Yes.
what is pregnancy questions?
Well, what's a question?
Uh,
When someone asks you something they want to understand, right?
which baby are you having?
And then what's pregnancy?
What pregnancy are you?
I'm pregnant, right?
Yeah, which pregnancy are you?
So we're gonna. This is my second pregnancy. So we're.
Yes, my mommy always get pregnancy, and baby didn't come on Christmas.
You're right. Okay, so
He
we're
didn't want
gonna
to come out. He wants to sleep.
answer your questions, or I'm gonna answer your questions.
Mommy, can I answer the questions?
You can try, but they're not really geared to you. But we'll see. So I'm gonna. I have one subscriber who goes by a lot, who asks a lot of questions. So we're just gonna try to go through all the questions that were asked in this one video. Oh, I have an itch.
Let me itch.
Okay, it was just a ring that was bothering me. Okay, so first question. Is your belly soft or firm? So right here, like where my cervix is, it's here is soft actually. Right here is kind of soft. Like I could actually poke it, feels soft. Then down here, more to where baby is, it's harder. It's more firm.
Ooh, that is hard.
Does it hurt
Why
to
not?
poke your bump? No, it doesn't.
Let me try.
Ow. Not my bum. My bump. No, it doesn't hurt to poke.
Well, they'll try
How
to
do you
poke
get
on
your baby?
Ow.
How do you get your baby to move?
You really have to wait a little bit.
You do have to wait. You have to wait for him to move. But he likes
He likes always to sleep.
he likes to talk to when Kamaya's talking. So when Kamaya talks to him, he actually moves. But the other ways is like drinking cold water. I'll poke him around a little bit like this to see that he dances or does something.
I'm gonna play again.
What else gets him to move? Music. He likes music.
Yeah,
More
and
classical.
It always makes him move. He dances to music.
He likes to dance. So those are a few things that help him move. How big is your baby measuring? He's more on the bigger side. I don't know an exact answer for that, but he's more on the bigger side. He was reading last ultrasound at the 65th percentile, so he's more on the larger side than an average baby. Yeah, that's all I can say for that. If you put something warm on your belly, does baby move?
Yes.
Yes, he does. But he's also quite shy. Like I realize if I'm talking and there's other people around, he sometimes won't move. Like even for his dad, he won't move. So
Only for me.
it depends. So if I put something warm on, yes, he will move. Does your bump look different if you put it on a counter? My bump cannot fit on the counter. Why? Because the counter is higher than my stomach, and my stomach is like, although it looks, it's more on the lower side. Like you can see, I'm more on the lower end, so I can't get my stomach on the counter. It won't fit.
Yes, because
If you put something cold on your bump, does your baby move?
Yes.
I would say yes as well. I feel like different temperatures allow the baby to move.
How about when you put something hot on your bum, the baby doesn't move?
He does move. He does move if you put something warm. But I don't really put anything warm on my stomach to say. I do put like sometimes I put like the
Mommy.
you know those
Mommy,
warm water bottle things that you put in between your legs, like when you're menstruating. I'll have it. I usually put it on my stomach if I have my period, but
Mommy.
obviously I don't have my period now. But I do put it in between my legs, so that I don't know if it's because he's lower, if it allows him to move, so that temperature helps. Hold on 1 second, Maya.
Okay.
And then cold helps, but that's like when I'm drinking cold water. So he does move with that. Yes, Kamaya, what were you saying?
So, I was trying to say, if you put something cold on your tummy, does baby butter move?
I haven't really put anything cold on him. Sometimes you get cold hands, but I don't think he really moved for that. I think when I drink cold water.
I have to ask
Does
you
it-
another question. So, mommy,
Yes.
when does baby butter move, and when do you go to the doctor?
I'm going to the doctor tomorrow.
Good point.
Yeah. Okay.
Mommy, did you?
Can I answer all these questions? I have so many other questions I have to
Oh
answer.
my God!
Exactly. So please let me answer these, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll let you answer.
Does it hurt when the baby moves?
No.
Yes and no. When
No.
he's doing a big roll, it hurt. I feel like he's just like, I don't know if it's like a punch or a kick or it's like a big old spiral twirl. I don't know what it is, but I feel like it. Kamaya, please, calm down. I feel like it's like hitting my rib cage or something of the sort. Those ones, I wouldn't say really hurt, but it is uncomfortable. And no, sometimes like when it's like a little kick or whatever, I could tolerate that. Do you look bigger from the front or the side? Definitely from the side. I'm going to show you now. So this is my front view. Okay. And then this is my side view.
Can I touch it?
Touch what? My stomach? You touch my baby all the time. So definitely from the side view, I look much bigger.
Yes, you do.
Could you write something on your belly? I
No.
could. But we don't have a marker. But I could write things on my stomach. I could write like,
No,
Anything,
because you
'cause-
have to get it all off.
yeah, but if I use a washable marker, it'll come off. If you put something cold, oh, I'm sorry, I did that already. Where is your baby position? He's positioned head down. His head is down, so more to my pelvic area. And then he leans more towards the right side. So everything's like on his body's more to the right, his torso and such, and then his legs positioned to the left.
Okay.
What is your stretch mark routine? Stretch mark routine. I use oil, extra virgin olive oil, and I mix it with, I'll get it right now, my shea butter. So those are the two things I use.
Mommy?
I used it with Kamaya, and I used it now with baby number 2, so we're using it for both, and it's worked. Even with her, I didn't get a lot of stretch marks. I had stretch marks. I wouldn't say it was from her, and even for right now, I don't see any stretch marks, but I do have stretch marks more on my side here, like, oh gosh, okay, I have stretch marks on my side. But again, I wouldn't say it's from Kamaya, give or take. I'm not too sure because again, I didn't really watch it with Kamaya, but I don't think it was with Kamaya because my doctor was surprised I didn't have anything. Like he was always complimenting me on not having any stretch marks. Or he even asked me what my routine was, and I told him it was just olive oil and shea butter. Be careful, please.
Okay. This one's the baby.
Have you gotten comments from strangers? Yes, I've gotten a lot of comments. I think that's a normal thing. You know, you get the good, the bad, they tell you what to do with your child and how to raise your child and what not to do, and then they tell you, oh, you look, you know, much bigger, or, you know, you look like you're carrying a girl, or you look like you're carrying a boy. Like, all these things come out. You just have to ignore some of them and then take advice for some.
Mommy?
Can you use your belly like a table? Use it as a table all the time. Literally, I find it more comfortable when I'm having my bowl or my plate resting here and I'm eating like this than it is for me to sit down, like put it on the table and then leaning over. That is very uncomfortable for me. So yes, I use my belly as a table. Can you see your belly up close? Oh, sure. Yeah, you can see my belly up close, sure. Here it is.
Let me see.
There is baby boy. Okay, and from the side. There, that's my belly up close.
Mommy, can I touch brother?
Yeah, you can touch me if you want. Does it hang? Yes, yes. If you notice that I'm just showing you here, it hangs more lower. Actually, he looks more up today, but he to me he hangs. If you were to see me in person, you would see that he is on the lower end. Okay. Can you eat something off your belly? No. Definitely not. I cannot get down like that. I can't do it. It's not gonna work. Does your baby move when you talk to him? Yes, he does.
You already said
During
that.
reading time, but I have to read the questions, Maya. During story time, yes, he does move. Maya talks to him. He does move. Does your belly move if you push it side to side? No, not really. I don't feel. No. I'm just gonna say no. It doesn't. Does your belly get in the way of everything? He gets in the way of everything. I'm trying to cook some food. I'm like right in front of the stove and my stuff. I don't know. I never realized how close I was standing in front of the stove. But like with my stomach there, I just feel like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, cooking over things. When the counter's there, I'm just like, oh, there we go. Bumping the baby into the counter. Not purposely. But you just forget sometimes that your stomach is there. Yes, you're pregnant, but you're just like, you're used to doing your regular routine that you forget that sometimes you have something in front of you. And it's kind of, it's not restraining, but there is objects that do get in the way. Does your belly ever, yes, I answered that. Can you do a belly roll? No, I cannot. I couldn't do it beforehand, and I definitely can't do it now. Does your bump look bigger sitting or standing? One second. I say sitting. I'll say sitting. Yeah, I see sitting. It looks bigger. Is it easier to push on the top or the side of your belly? The top, because the top is softer where my cervix are. That's softer. Come on, stop, please. Has your baby dropped? He has. Right now we are 40 weeks, and he is at 3 centimeters since last Tuesday. So since my 39 week, he has been at 3 centimeters. Has your belly button popped? It has.
Yeah.
And you can see that when I had shown you guys the close-up. Does your baby ever make your bump lopsided? Yes, because he's more leaned towards the right side than he is on the left. How far can you push on your bump? I don't know, I'll say like a centimeter or two. Maybe a centimeter or two. Like, I can't push much. Like, he's very firm towards the bottom. The top where my surfaces, I have more room. I can actually push more down. If you shake your bump, do you feel him move? Depending if he's awake or sleeping. I know that he's moving, but it depends if he's awake or if he's sleeping, that I could actually feel him shake. Can you fit a belt around your belly? I don't know. Can you pass me a belt? This one. Can I fit a belt around my belly? This is my husband's belt, so I'm assuming it will fit. So yes, I could fit a belt around my belly. So that fits. Unless you mean around my bottom of my belly, because in that case, yes, it will fit much better than on the upper half. Where are we? Can you suck in your belly and push it out? No. Even if I were sucking it in, you won't be able to tell. Like I wouldn't be, and then I could push it out. It's not gonna make a difference. How big is the baby measuring? Again, I'm not sure. He's in the 65th percentile when last checked at our last ultrasound, which is that I think that was at 36 or 37 weeks. Do you have any stretch marks? Yes, at the side as shown. Does the baby move if you put your bump on the counter? Again, my bump cannot fit on a counter. Does your belly jiggle? No, it doesn't. Does your bump make any sounds? No. If you pat on your bump, does it sound like a drum?
Where's the bump?
This, like my bump here, this bump. The baby bump.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know. Does it make a sound? I don't know. It kind of, like, I mean, it makes a patting sound because we're patting. Does it sound different where you pat on your belly?
Yes.
Actually, it kind of does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. I agree with
Just a little bit. That's actually cool. Maybe I'm just imagining it, but to me it sounds like it's a little different. And that's all of our questions.
Yep. Well,
Okay, guys.
Well, we're gonna play game right
So that's all the questions that were asked for me to respond to, and I hope I answered all your guys' questions. Please feel free, if you have any more, just to drop them in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer them. Sorry if it does take a little bit of while because I'm, still pacing around here. But yes, go ahead and ask me any of your questions, and I'll be happy to answer them. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Video.
Bye.